Hey, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Driving Me to Drink. These are things that people do that cause the mortgage process to go south. This is a special Kentucky Derby edition. We're going to talk a little bit about horses, we're going to talk about bourbon, and then we're going to talk about what's driving me to drink. So, first of all, what I'm going to be driven to drink today is this is out of a decanter, right? I didn't do this in the still in the backyard. This is from a 1968 Jim Beam decanter. And if you get a chance to try any of that old stuff, pick it up. It's just different. I don't know if the production was different, the weather was different, the wood was different, but it hits different. So if you get a chance to pick up what we call a dusty, pick it up and give it a shot and compare it to something that's produced today, and you'll see a definite difference both in nose and the way it tastes, everything. Now let's talk about Derby. Uh, as you know, I know nothing about horses. I'm here to donate, and I'm going to help you donate. So I'm just going to give you these numbers in no particular order right now because I haven't broken it down yet. I need to have some more bourbon. So just put these, let's see, 3, 13, 12, 5, and 8. I will tell you the 13th horse is simplification. I've had him since the very first Derby Future pool, so I have to stay on him. I'm not coming off. I don't like to bet favorites, and Zandon is the favorite. And if anyone knows me, they know I'm not going to bet on Zandon because he is ridden by Flavien Prat, and that's a whole nother episode of Driving Me to Drink, and I can already feel my blood pressure going up. We don't like Flavien Prat. Do not support Flavien Prat, period. Now, the 3 horse is Epicenter. I really like him. The 12 horse, I know I'm going to butcher it if you know how it's supposed to be said. I call it Taiba. Um, it's a very lightly raced horse, but he's been super impressive. I can't leave him out. And then the 5 horse is Smile Happy. Smile Happy was a big favorite in the Bluegrass Stakes. It ran second to Zandon and Flavien Prat. And I just don't know how that horse is 20 to 1. I think that's an incredible value on Smile Happy, especially if he stays at those kind of odds. And then the 8 horse is Charge It. And look, I always bet the 8 horse in the Derby because of Barbaro. It's a sentimental thing for me. But he also happens to be trained by Todd Pletcher and ridden by Louis Saez. So I'm not going to ignore that horse either at 20 to 1. There's a ton of value in this. You donate the way you want. We're all going to lose the same money, and hopefully some of us will get lucky. So let's talk about rates. We have had really an unprecedented run up of rates over the last couple of months. Everyone knows it. The media talks about it. I'm not going to go into a big technical overview. Here are some things you need to know. When you hear on the news the Fed is raising rates, that does not mean they are raising mortgage rates. Mortgage rates are tied to one thing and one thing only, and those are mortgage-backed securities that are traded on an open market just like stocks. Mortgage-backed securities have really taken a lot of hits, and there's a lot of technical reasons for that. One driving factor is inflation, and I know you hear a lot about that on the news now. The Fed raising rates is actually designed to tamp down inflation, and if that works, we might get a little bit relief. But there's a lot more going on to it than that. The Fed is also no more they're not buying mortgage-backed securities the way that they were, and they're allowing their balance sheet to run off. So that's as technical as I'm going to get. Here's what you need to know. Rates are not going to stop going up in the near future. They're going to continue to go up, maybe not at the pace that we've seen. House prices are not going to come down. Do not think that's going to happen. We have an inventory issue that is not going away. So if you're waiting for rates to go down, if you're waiting for home prices to go down, you're seriously going to drive me to drink because you are costing yourself a ton of money. If you want to look at a cost of waiting analysis that I can put together for you, it's super fancy. It's got graphs or whatever. What it really says at the end is quit waiting. You're costing yourself money. Um, but I'm glad to spend time with you and talk about that. But if you seriously are looking to buy a house, if you're ready to invest in real estate, if you're ready to build wealth and you quit because rates have gone up from their all time lows, rates are still historically very low. So if you quit because rates have gone up, or if you have this magic fantasy unicorn thing floating around in your head that the $400,000 house is going to be 325,000 here in a couple of months, you're driving me to drink. Cheers. Man, I love that old stuff.